Alright, and welcome back to the Yuzu Newzu. This is our 16th week together and I really am excited. Okay, so getting down to it. Last night, August 11th, the Janken Prelims were held fully this time. Unlike last time where they just drew lots. The new lot drawing will be later this week and I'll have a full bracket for you when it's available. A sample from last night's festivities include this wonderful clip from 15 NB Chu versus Team 8. Alright, I bet you didn't expect that, and that is the excitement you have to look forward to for the Yuzu Newzu Laibu Janken Special. That's right, Jai-chan will be back, we'll have a Skype call going, you're all invited to join us. YouTube chat will be active and I'm happy to chat with all of you as we watch our favorite idols go up in flames. And by go up in flames, of course, I mean lose because they threw out for the 10th time in a row. I will include some links to the official news page if you want to see what teams made it through. No one's taking part in the hashtag SukiNanda campaign, so I don't know which members explicitly you guys want me to focus on. So I'm just going to do an overall view. There were 45 people from AKB48, 32 from SKE48, 30 from NMB48, 20 from HKT48, 12 from NGT48, and 18 from STU48. If you think about it, that's a pretty good distribution between all the groups. I mean, yeah, you know, AKB includes Team 8, NGT is new, STU48 has a lot of girls as well. But if you look at it, that's pretty evenly numbered, which is something that you could be expected. Now, I know some of you are thinking, and if you've seen this before, of course, you've seen the threads on it, is the Janken Taikai rigged? Well, I'll go into more detail later, but another episode, but the real question I have for you is, have you ever told an 11-year-old a secret? Because if you've ever told an 11-year-old a secret not to tell anybody, they're going to tell everybody. And since AKB has girls as young as 11, do you really think they're going to be able to keep secrets? I, for one, don't. Okay, so moving right along, the hashtag SukiNanda. Awesome name still, will not get over that. Previews for the coupling songs were released this weekend. Wow, there's some good ones, as expected, and some bad ones, as expected. So let's get right down to the Yuzu's First Takes of the hashtag SukiNanda previews. Starting off, we got Dara Shinai Itoshi-kata by Undergalzu. Whee! Yeah, she falls and wakes up on a car. So the song's interesting. It's got like that 90s cowboy bebop anime feel to it. I will say that it's kind of dark and mysterious. Also, Madoka is pretty as fuck. Next up, we have Tomodate Tamedate next by the Next Girls. Modern art-y, maybe? We got some barcode stuff going on. Not a great song, even the beat change. As you can hear here, it's not that great, right? I mean, the song didn't really change there, and it kind of just was one of those like weird skip beats, but didn't really add to the song. I think it's just missing something. Also, the music video was some weird like life commentary on how we're moving more and more towards the digital age, and we're being reduced to numbers, and as we get scanned to the computer, and as we spend more of our life online, the real world gets gray? Maybe? Or maybe we're just looking too much into it and it's just a weird music video? I don't know. It's not even that cute. I mean, this thing's got nothing going for it. But if you like it, then comment below and tell me why I'm wrong, because I probably am to you. Because AKB could not be more subjective if it tried. But to me, I'm objectively saying it's a bad song. Okay, next up we have Tsuki no Kamen, Mask of the Moon. I can actually translate that one. That was me. I came up with that. Moon mask. There's a lot of masks. And it's a slower song, and something about ballet. And honestly, you're getting these weird like Black Swan vibes, but that was like back in 2010. And so you're like, what are you doing, AKS? But it's just creepy. There's no two ways about it. I think it's honestly creepy. Next up, we have Jibun-tachi no koi ni kigata? Kagita? Ugh. Hard to say. Oh. Alright, this is by the Future Girls. It's awesome. It's fast, it's dark, it's interesting. There's a lot of black and red contrast. Everyone in it's amazing. I love the speed of the song. I love the way that the choreography of it. I mean, the entire thing just comes together to create a masterpiece, really. Something that I highly recommend you check out. And honestly, if you're only buying one copy, buy the copy this is on because it's freaking good. And lastly, we have Give Uppu wa Shinai. Don't give up, as expected from a Tofu Pro Wrestling song. That's right, we are still not done with Tofu Pro Wrestling. Boy, the choreography is boring. The music video feels like Shoot Sign again, except not really, because now we have Jurina as the bad guy with Miru, and we have Sakura with Yui-han as like they're fighting, but they're not fighting because they're dancing. Because that's not at all how Tofu Pro Wrestling was supposed to go. Also, don't watch this if you've not finished the show yet. What are they thinking? This is worse than Yankee Machine Gun, and that was bad. Alright, tell me what you think of Tofu Pro Wrestling. We've not done a show review yet, but by God, that's a tough show to watch. So those are the previews. I wonder which type you're gonna get. I will obviously have to get the type with Madoka on it, and since my Oshi's in the Undergirls and my Kami Oshi is in the Senbats, I have free reign of whatever other choice I'm going to get. So clearly I'm going to get the Future Girls song because Natsumi-kan is so pretty. Rikopi Center. Komi's down there. Surprising. But still very, very cool. So that's what I'm going with. What are you going with? Okay, and moving right along to some 46 news. That's 48 news. Now we'll move on to the 46 news. Hiragana second gen spotlight. I want to shine some light on the Hiragana Keyakizaka 46 second gens, who's currently going through the audition phase. They are resorted back down to numbers, and so they are numbered from 1 to 23, with a few girls have already dropping out. I thought that the best way to handle this would be during next week's episode. I'm going to drill down into one particular girl based upon the comments below. So I want everyone watching this to comment below on the number on a random number from 1 to 23. Or if you know about already know about the hiragana Keyakizaka girls, then comment on the number you want to know about, and I will do as much research as I can, come up with as much random information about her as I can. That being said, I will also use the number of likes on this video and the number of comments so that we can get an even distribution. So like and comment away for your favorite girl. Keyakizaka 46 has a new app, or it's an old app that I have only recently gotten, but it is amazing. It is the MOBA Me app. Now that's not the exact name, and I'll have a link to both the APK and the iTunes store for you to download depending on which version of iOS or Android you have. Sorry Windows Phone users, but if you're using a Windows phone, you're used to this, so I'm sorry. But if you have an iPhone or an Android, I highly recommend this really, really cool app. So what it is it's a list of members, and for a small subscription fee of 300 yen a month, which equates to a little under $3 for some American use, which is easy, much cheaper than MobileMe, which is $5, you get a private chat with a member. Now, I say it's private because it's only between you two, but anyone that buys the subscription has access to an equally private lane. So imagine all lanes point to one place, to one central dispatch, and then she's going to send a message, and it's going to go to everyone, but it's going to be the same message, and then you can pay like $1.50 to send a message back, which maybe they read. I have sent a message back once, and I've not gotten on a dare, and I've not gotten a reply. Also interesting, when you sign up, you give a profile nickname, and they will use it in messages back to you. Unlike a lot of MobiMes where they'll tell you about their day, you get some of that, but you get a lot of good morning, good night, good work today, which is a little bit interesting, a little bit fetish fuel. Honestly, I was a bit creeped out by it at first, until I just told myself, look, it's spam you pay for. But it's also really nice. And sometimes they leave voice messages and videos and photos that you don't get otherwise. So it's a really cool app. If you have a Keyakizaka 46 Oshi, I highly recommend you spend $3 and check it out. You can cancel after the first month if you don't like it. There's also a general one. If you sign up for that, please comment below what it does. I really don't know what it does. I'm kind of curious, but I'm not going to spend that money. Okay, and lastly, Random Corner! Yay! So, last week's Random Corner, as correctly pointed out in the comments, was from Kimi no Na wa Kibo, Type C. So not terribly surprising, I just thought it was kind of funny. You can go check that out if you were interested in the music video. The full one's really funny and cute, as expected of AKB48. Alright, and this week's Random Corner relates back to that Keyakizaka app I'm telling you about. For those of you that know Wanted Berika, and for those of you that don't, you are going to want to pay attention to this video. Banana.